Hey! In this video, I'm going to explain the most interesting ways that you can be effectively earning platinum in Warframe. Your standard method like grinding relics all day can get boring, and it isn't even very profitable. So I'm bringing you some alternative ways that you can make platinum to get rich in Warframe. Keep watching and I'll show you a variety of different methods that you can be using right now. This is how much platinum I've made with our very first method in just 1 hour. That method is farming arcanes from syndicates, namely the Holdfasts and the Cavia. You can make absolute bucket loads of platinum from doing this, and along with that, it's a pretty versatile method. For arcanes you can get from the Zariman, you have a couple of choices. First up, you can farm missions to collect arcanes. They have a chance to drop from Thrax enemies and Void Angels, meaning the Exterminate, Mobile Defense, and Void Cascade missions are going to be your best bet for maximizing your platinum gains. Feel free to do the bounty versions of these missions if you want additional standing and rewards. Secondly, you can also utilize standing to buy these arcanes at rank 5, turning your standing into platinum. Here's all of the arcanes and what each one is worth at rank 0 and rank 5. Similarly to the Zariman, you can get arcanes from the Sanctum Anatomica as well. For this, you have 3 different methods of acquisition. The first is locating the Mocking or Scathing Whisper that will always spawn once on any mission in the Sanctum. When defeated, it will drop a guaranteed melee arcane. Next up is locating the Gruzzling that will also always spawn once per mission. These are typically easier to locate as they will spawn next to the players during the mission, but they only have a chance to drop a melee arcane. Last up, there's Standing. You can exchange Cavia Standing for melee arcanes just like the Holdfasts, allowing you to make platinum easily. Don't forget, you can also earn Standing by doing Netrocells and Deep Archimedia. Here's a list of all of the melee arcanes that you can earn from the Cavia and their prices. All of these methods for making platinum that I'm talking about in this video utilize Warframe.Market for selling items quickly and efficiently. If you need a guide on how to use Warframe.Market, especially if you're on a console, there will be one in the top right corner now, or you can check out the video I linked in the description. If you want to maximize your profit, waiting to sell these arcanes until you've gotten them to their max rank will increase their value. Both of these methods require you to be later in the game to do them, but next up I've got a couple more methods that you can do even earlier than that. And hey, if you're liking any of these methods or finding them helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed and liked the video. It motivates me to put out more interesting and helpful content like this. If you want to increase the amount of fun you're having while multitasking to acquire good warframes, the next platinum option is for you. Our second option also has to do with arcanes, but has a distinctly different method of getting them, and that is through running the Mirror Defense and Ascension game modes. For Mirror Defense, you're going to want to head over to Tiana Pass on Mars. This is also the method of acquiring Citrine, so if you want her, you can have a chance for parts while you're making some platinum. Primarily, you're going to be focused on getting to the waves that have a chance of rewarding you with an arcane. This is going to be both waves B and C, which means every 15 and 20 minutes that you're playing the mission, you can get something worth a decent amount of platinum. Additionally, you can use the currency you get from playing the mission to purchase these arcanes from OTAC over at the Necrolisk. And now for your list of arcanes that you can earn and buy. Some of these are worth a ton of money, however not as many people have a tendency to buy most of these arcanes. The next way of earning some arcanes that are worth money requires you to be a little further along in the game, and that involves doing the Ascension game mode. It's the same one you can play to acquire Jade. If you're in normal mode, taking out the Sister of Parvos will give you a 33% chance to get one of the arcanes I'm about to show you. If you're playing in the mission in Steel Path, however, it'll be guaranteed to drop the arcane. And of course, you can also pick up all of the arcanes from Ordis, who's located at the Drifters camp on Earth. And here's all of the arcanes you can purchase. They're worth a little less than the Citrine Arcanes, but they're a bit more consistent to sell. For me personally, when I'm going to trade, I love a dojo that's absolutely beautiful and comes with a 0% trade tax. If you're anything like me, you're looking for the perfect dojo, so that's why I implore you to check out the Wisteria Woods clan via the Discord link in the description. There's free trading, events, game nights, giveaways, and more. New players and veterans are welcome, and there's no mastery rank requirement. And if you've already found the clan for you, no worries, the Discord has plenty of fun people for you to hang out with, along with more Warframe guides. The next smaller method that I have for you all is rather difficult, but has some relevancy with a couple of the new mods that have been released. That involves farming some hard to get mods like Galvanized Mods and Requiem Mods. The latest Galvanized Mods to be released are Elementalist, Reflex, and Steel. They can all be acquired through spending Vitus Essence, which can be earned through arbitrations. The vendor is located at any relay in the Arbiters of Hexus room. These can only be done once you've completed every node on the star chart, but they sell for a hefty price. Most Galvanized Mods sell for about 10 platinum each, but the newest ones sell for a little bit more than that at this time. If you plan on selling those, I'd go quickly, as the price could decrease soon. Additionally, there's also Requiem mods you can pick up, which I personally find to be fairly fun, as their acquisition is versatile. Of course, you first have to get Requiem relics, which can be obtained through various means including Kuva Siphon missions, Kuva Flood missions, and fighting Kuva or Tenant Thralls and Liches. To actually get the Requiem mods, you have to run a Requiem Fisher, which rotates frequently and can be anything from Exterminate to Mobile Defense to Survival. An additional benefit is being able to play the Survival to get additional Kuva while you open the Requiem relics. Each Requiem mod can also sell for around 10 platinum each. In my opinion, getting mods with this method is one of the most consistent and beneficial ways to make platinum. For our final method that I'm going to cover, it's going to be a little bit different than the previous two, not for the faint of heart, but more for those who enjoy a little bit of gambling. The last method involves completing Spy Vaults. This allows you to pick up potentially rare mods upon cracking the vaults, and results can vary depending on which spy mission you do. So, to earn the most amount of platinum from spy missions, first you have to understand how spy missions work. There's 5 different tiers of spy missions, and each one has a different location and varying rewards. When you're doing a spy mission, you can earn 3 levels of those rewards. Reward tier A is earned from completing 1 vault. Reward tier B is earned from doing any 2 vaults, and C is earned from completing all 3 vaults. So first of all is the tier 1 vaults. These include any spy missions that can be found on Earth, Venus, Mercury, Mars, and Phobos. There's only a couple of mods that you can earn from these missions that are worth a sizable amount of platinum, but the odds of getting them aren't too bad. Next up is the tier 2 vaults. While they're similar to the tier 1 vaults, the reward pool also includes Rhyme Rounds, which is a hugely profitable mod, selling for upwards of 30 platinum per copy. These are spy missions found on Ceres, Jupiter, Europa, and Saturn. Now for the tier 3 vaults, which can be found on Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and Sedna. There's a bigger handful of Rotation C rewards which you can earn to make some platinum. Then there's the spy mission that's on the Kuva Fortress. Unlike the first 3 tiers, this one has all of its rare mods that you can sell for platinum on Rotation B instead, which makes them a little bit easier to get, but the actual mission itself is much more difficult. And finally, we have the last kind of spy mission, and that is Lua spy missions. It's an absolute gold mine for platinum. It's also definitely notoriously more difficult than all of the others. However, if you complete all of these vaults, you'll have 3 different chances in the same mission to earn a good reward. That's because there's valuable mods on rotation A, B, and C. It's up to you which kind of spy vaults you attempt, but no matter what, you're going to have a chance to make some platinum. Special shout out to Bird, who is my only channel member for just $1 a month. Thanks for supporting me. And that's all for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe for more fun content from me. I try to post a new video every week on Saturday. Let me know in the comments if these methods worked for you, and if you want me to make more platinum guides like this. Thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.